Alright, welcome to another day of Ether Raids, and we're going to jump right into this one against Lil D and Little Diggy, and we're going to take on his defense here. He is, we're in a pretty interesting setup here. No far save, no near save, but some pretty bulky units on the front line. So it is going to be challenging if you were to go in with melee units on this. Not saying that you couldn't, because there are units that can take out these frontline units. Gatekeeper is still like deceptively really bulky. I'm just really not sure how he does it, but we should be able to hit this from range with Camilla here, because Freyr is a free target. So we're going to go ahead and hit Freyr and then back out. So you can see here, this is the plus 10 Gatekeeper, who is, as I said, deceptively bulky. Hiccups. We also have the plus 10 Brave Robin here, who is just fantastic. I can't believe that this guy's getting a refine next year. It's pretty crazy to imagine what his refine is going to be like, but look out for that. And then we got Marth here, who with Camilla is going to be hitting pretty hard. But we do have Chrom here, who is, as you know, Legendary Chrom is, I think, it's pretty good. It's about time that we crown this Legendary Chrom as the best unit in the game. I don't think there's anything like, you can't kill him. You can, but for what he offers, what he does, I don't see how he's not the best unit in the game. He's just so good. But that aside, we're gonna break the structures here. We're gonna go on turn 2 because I need all of my actions just to make this work. Because we're gonna go in, hit Freyr, and then back out. So definitely gonna need everything in the tool shed here for this particular map. Let's take that pop because it's free, and we're gonna set up, take out the enemy team on the following turn. This is good. I'm debating on whether or not I should break that old tower this turn, or should I wait until next turn. I'll probably let it just ride out for now. I don't see any point in doing that right now, so we're just gonna let that stay. Granted, I could also go in with Legendary Chrom as well, but Camilla will 100% get the kill on Freyr. She's faster, so that's more chip damage, and she's green, so yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, I got a couple of comments saying that, we can't wait for water season to be done, but I mean, I don't blame them. Water season, I think water season is probably like the strongest season right now. Fire season has Camilla, Hinoka and Shez. Probably just Hinoka, if you're not really big on Shez. Wind has Veronica, who's fallen off. And then Earth season has Robin, who has also fallen off. So yeah, water season is definitely the best season, I would say, at this point, because it has the two best legendary units in the game currently, which is Camilla and Legendary Chrom. And I don't I can understand why people would want water season to be over, because it's just so strong, these units. We're getting 2 mythics, I believe. We should be getting the trailer tomorrow, because reset is Monday, so you're going to want to have the banner on Monday so that people can pull, and then be able to put those mythics on defense. That's actually cutting it really close, unless I missed the banner today, because I didn't even check. Not seeing anything about a banner today, but yeah, pretty sure we're going to get the banner by Monday, which is really cutting it close, because if you're building defense, you want to have the time just to see how the unit works. And if the unit is dropping on reset, then how are you going to put... Maybe we're not getting a mythic, a defensive mythic, or maybe the defensive mythic will be for Astra, which is kind of what they did the last time. That would make more sense, because to put... But then again, we also... Well, lies. We just got Kvaser and Golvig, so I don't see why they couldn't. Maybe they do Light and Astra. Because, yeah, I think they might do, well, no, we just got Radata. Radata was the book mythic, so maybe it might be an Astra. It might be an Anima Defense mythic. Because If it's going to be a Dark Mythic, there's literally no time for us to put a new Dark Mythic on defense. So I don't see why they would do that. A Light Mythic kind of slots right in because offense is pretty easy to build around. But if you're building a defense, you definitely need time to put that Dark Mythic in to see how he fits in the configuration. Now, there is a little bit of a problem here because of Camilla's range. If she were to move straight down and then get danced, it's going to be putting me in quite a bit of a conundrum, but I don't foresee that happening. I mean, there are a lot of units here with assist skills, and there's also melee units on the map. So I'm pretty sure that puts me on ease, or rather at ease. So I should be good. But if Camilla were to move first, she'd be able to take out my Camilla as well as whatever unit I put below that red shear. But I don't think I'm going to be putting anyone below that red shear, so we should be okay. Let me just look at a couple of things here. I've put down the terrain green here. I said before that this terrain is actually super duper helpful. And again, it's going to help me out on this map. I do think Camilla, like, not having that miasma C skill there's a big boon because she's a flyer, so there's so much versatility in terms of what you can provide her with. But the miasma, like, I used it a couple of times already this week, and it does provide a really, really good stat swing, a really good stat advantage. So there is some benefit to it. The downside is that you have to get the attack in to be able to benefit from it. But once you do, it really does help you in terms of, like, clearing defenses. It probably messes things up if you're trying to Gale Force because it ruins your well, if you're planning, like, if you're trying to make stat swings for, like, heavy blade checks or flashing blade speed checks, whatever the case may be, it'll help you out in that regards. But if you're planning to Gale Force off of getting a certain amount of hits, then it does mess you up with that because, like, for instance, if I were to try to Gale Force with Chrom here, it might slow me down because he'll do more damage, meaning that he probably won't get the second hit in, because it makes it easier for me to one-shot, and you typically don't want to one-shot sometimes when you're doing Gale Force, unless you have someone with the pre-charge Gale Force, which I don't have. This is bad. This is not a good setup for me. I mean, Marth is right there, so I can just try to attack him, but I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get through this. Camilla is obviously dying because debuffs are a thing. So I'm probably gonna have to depend on Legendary Chrom here again because Chrom is gonna get the kill on this Marth. He'll have too much bulk to miss the kill. I just gotta think of a way to set it up. Give me a second here. Let me figure this out.
Exactly.
Okay, so I got the play here. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna break this and then cancel up so that I can change fate back.
All right.
Get bonus doubler and then attack. And lucky thing we did get the bonus doubler there because 10 is not a lot to be living by. I probably would have died without it.
This is for you.
But we do get the kill here. Armored Bacon is an interesting special, but we just do so much damage here with the Rufford Sky that it just doesn't even matter. Marth is gone. And now all we have to do is figure out what we do from here. I think I'm going to take out Mirabilis here because she offers that dance movement or that extra action, which can mess me up. Gatekeeper is stalling me out on this right-hand lane, so I have to figure out a plan that's more than likely going to have to include Camilla to take out Gatekeeper. And then from there, I have no idea what I'm going to do. This is tough. I do know that Mirabilis definitely has to go for certain, because I can't have her dancing green. I don't have a red unit that can tank Garrick, so Garrick has to die. And if he gets danced, I'm pretty sure he'll go after Chrom or one of my other squishy units here. Alright, hold up. Let me think this through a little bit. Hold on. Alright, so we're gonna take out Mirabilis, And then I see a play towards Gatekeeper that can help us get Gatekeeper off the map, but I'm gonna be stuck after I make that play. There's the counter control. Now I can dance like this.
Exactly.
Ooh. Get the kill from there because of Plumeria. But once we move out of Plumeria's weapon effect, we miss it by 4 exactly, which is how much Plumeria gives. That's crazy. The problem here is that
your orders?
There's no way for me to get that 4 in. I do have the chip damage from Yunaka, but Yunaka dies to Gatekeeper, as you saw. So this wouldn't be this wouldn't make any sense for me to do. Okay. All right. I think we came up with a strategy here. We're going to probably have to back out. Yeah, we're gonna have to back out here. I think we have enough space, especially since we took out Mirabilis. She won't be. No one will be able to get danced, and also because of where the terrain green is, there won't be anyone warping in to attack my units, and I have enough space here to back out. Again, this just goes to show you the importance of having those structures in your back row removed, because without those structures, or if I had structures back here, I would be out of space. I wouldn't be able to retreat. There's really nothing I'd be able to do. So we're gonna back up here. Totally fine. It's
I'll handle this.
Yep, this should be good. And then we're gonna wait for the following turn to see what we can do. I do really want to get that pot though, which is why I was kind of hoping to leave Camilla all the way up at the top there, but it's just not looking possible. So let's see what movement options we get. Ooh, a pivot. That happened to me once, and my units got pretty much trapped in the corner. But not this time. It looks like we got a way out at least. We're gonna take out Garrick here because that play is still on, and that will lay down the miasma terrain, and then from there we can probably take down Gatekeeper. But I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get the pot. That is going to be a challenge. There's a lot of actions that I could take here, but it has to end with me getting the pot. That is a must. I can't miss that pot. What do I do here? How do I make this work? Pretty challenging map so far. I really do enjoy these difficult maps in the higher tiers. Really does make for some exciting content. We're gonna take this because, as I said, I need to lay down the miasma terrain. And then from here, also get some chip damage in on Gatekeeper, making it easier to take out. And then from here, I'm probably gonna dance, or I could possibly to change fate with Chrom, just to give me that space right there to dance from. I think I might do that. And it will also move Yunaka into position to move further up the map.
I'll handle this.
I think I'm probably gonna do that.
I'll do it.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, how has your weekend been? How has have you played Summoner Duels? How did you do? What did you finish? Were you able to come out of your tier? Let me know. It's always interesting to find out how things are going for you. Yeah, but in any case, we're going to let's try to get this started here. Hold on. Also, I finally picked up Jujutsu Kaisen. I rewatched most of the first season because that was like what, at least a year ago, 2 years ago that came out, and I was feeling a little bit left out or lost in terms of what was going on in the story. So I was just trying to catch back up, and my God, was the first season really, really good. The first season, lies. When I first watched the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen, I was like, this is exactly like I thought it was exactly like My Hero Academia, but with sorcerers. And then I also thought, hey, this is kind of like Demon Slayer too. Like, what makes this so good? But then, like, when it got towards the end, it really did pick up. Especially that last fight between, I forgot, like, the main character and those two demon guys that did the blood art thing. That was pretty cool. With the girl, I feel like she's one of the better written female characters in anime in general, because anime has a really hard time, or a really anime characters that are female are typically written poorly and are typically written into the show primarily for fan service, which is unfortunate because women are people in general are multi-dimensional. There's more than one aspect to them, if you understand. So I think she was pretty cool. Really a badass. I really like how they wrapped up her character arc in the first season. So I'm really excited to see what they do with her in the second season. And the WWE hand swap thing that they did in the tournament arc, that was so cool. But yeah, I haven't gotten like super far into the second season yet. I think I've watched like the first 3 episodes where they fought the dude with the sword thing, and Gojo got wrecked. Yeah, he got really wrecked, but then he came back like, yep, I tapped it, I talked to God, and now I'm the best, I'm the strongest in the world. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this is like panning out to be. I feel like I'm gonna probably go back and watch some more of the first season, because there's some story elements that are like connected, and it really makes a lot of sense when you watch them one after the other. It's like a good refresher. You're like, oh, that's what he meant. Oh, that's the dude's dad. All right. I was like, whoa. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's a really great time to be watching Jujutsu Kaisen without like any. I don't have to wait on cliffhangers. I don't have to wait a week. That's why I enjoy like to wait until it's finished. I know it takes a really long time, but I really hate cliffhangers. I like to stop when I want to stop, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna pick up the rest of it. Hopefully I'll be finished with it by like, I'm not gonna take very long. It's so good. So we'll see where we pan out. I have like an immaculate strategy right here. You see how I did this? Like, pay attention. I'm going to get that pot. I'm going to get that pot. This is such a beautiful strategy that I came up with here. And I'm also going to take out Robin too. So we're going to end everything this turn. But yeah, the animation for the second season compared to the first season, you can see why they were complaining that the people at MAPPA were like, the animation is spectacular. Like, very few animes that I watched where I sit down and go, oh, this is actually beautiful. This is so well drawn. But yeah, man, GG's. I'm gonna play one more.